Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 2. In this episode, we are going to enter World 4 with Luigi this time. And so, World 4 has a gimmick. Ice physics. I hate this world already. Yeah, so that's just what it is. It's like both water and ice here. And of course, a new enemy here. These are flurries. Flurries are also a pain in the ass to deal with because they slide back and forth. They also follow your every movement because like if you go to this direction, they will chase after you as well. And they will attempt to dogpile you too, so you gotta watch over that here. And of course, I didn't mention the name of these other enemies, the other fish enemies. I just call it like fish enemies. They're called trouters. You can use those as platforms, but like you know, for some certain levels, then you can use them. Well, actually, in the next world, you can be able to. This level here is actually kind of short though. Just go here and then
Rocket!
Oh yeah, suddenly random rocket. Yeah, just pull on, and it's kind of like unexpected that you just pull something I thought was going to be a vegetable. No, it's just suddenly a random rocket. Yeah, this game is kind of weird in this way. And also watch out for the Shy Guys riding those tanks. They will they have fireballs shooting at you, so just watch out for them. After you kill that one Shy Guy, you actually can hijack that tank, which is actually useful for this for the later level in this world that they'll be seeing later on. And it should be noted here that this level doesn't have Birdo as a boss. Yeah, just pick up that orb. I mean, all you gotta do is either kill the enemies or you just avoid them, and then just pick up the orb, and then there you go. There's no Birdo to fight somehow. But yeah, that's all there's to say about this world. So yeah, like I said, fuck this world because ice physics. I hate ice physics. Now I was talking about the Game Boy Advance port in the last episode, and I never got to finish it. So yeah, like I said, the GBA port, or called Super Mario Advance. It's mostly the same. Like it just they do a few tweaks, and there's also voice clips in there as well. Like say for instance, they even apply voice clips to the boss as well, like Birdo, who somehow sounds strangely friendly, even though she's giving you threats. And she goes like, "This is as far as you go." Like, wow, that's kind of like the friendliest threat out over here. Also, there's whales in this section here, so yeah, there's like it's kind of creepy though. Like you see how these whales are basically like I thought they were like backgrounds, but they're all very shadowy. But they're there. You can use those whales as platforms. You can actually just ride or go and use their geysers as platforms that they shoot at the blowholes. One thing to keep in mind though is that like even though you can go on top of them. You don't want to touch the sides of the geysers because they will hurt you. Which I mean, normally I complain about how much of a logic that would make, but then I realized, actually that kind of makes sense though because like the geysers themselves from the blowholes in real life, they are actually dangerous, and they could literally tear your face off. So yeah, and also you can actually just you also just defuse the geysers with a Starman, which is what I'm doing right now. But we're gonna need those as platforms anyway, so yeah, that's just what it is. I gotta say, these whales are actually kind of strangely shaped though, because like they're all kind of squared whales, and some of them are pretty long. I mean, granted, the whales in real life are really fucking huge. I mean, of course, for one thing, I've never even seen a whale in real life. I mean, I would see videos of it, but like, I mean, because there's no way I would ever come face to face with a whale in real life because, well, I mean, I'm not a deep sea diver or anything. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody who ever... Well, maybe there has. I'm sure, like, deep-sea divers are, but, again, I'm not a deep-sea diver, or, I did do a bit of research on marine life, but, I'm not really a fully-fledged marine biologist, so, I mean, don't quote me on that one. And here's our next Birdo, so, yeah, like, just watch out for the ice physics, because, that's another thing. I've always hated ice physics in video games, like, just very slippery. And as a matter of fact, it was kind of like that with Luigi as well. Like, he was like that in Lost Levels, which would make the game even more challenging. And, and some of the other games as well, where he would be slippery. Also, I never got to mention one thing about Luigi's Flutter Jump ability. The next game that he would ever use this again is in Super Mario 64 DS. The Nintendo DS remake of Super Mario 64. Yeah, he has that little Flutter Jump, kind of like what Yoshi has. Also, yeah, there's Pink Birdo again. Only this time we're not really finding her. She's actually helpful for one thing. Even though she's out in the open, and she just disappeared. Yeah, I need to make her respawn. I was trying to enter the door, but then once you go over to the left there, then that's how she respawns. So yeah, you see that Birdo right there. Once she shoots out an egg, just go on top of the egg, and then you can actually just, you know, we had to ride the egg over to the other side. So that's actually one kind of a helpful thing they can do here. She's basically a helpful Mook is what it is, and this will actually be the very last time we ever get to see the pink Birdo, because I mean we don't really fight her ever again. We just see the red variants and the and also some of the other variants that are going to be a lot more challenging too. Now this section here, yeah, there's God, these ice platforms. Like, you know, in addition to how much I've always hated ice physics in video games, like whenever they're made like that for ice platforms in this game, then that's even more troublesome. Especially when you got these flurries just coming left and right over at you. So yeah, just watch out for those two. Because, you know, like I said, they'll try to come after you. I also never mentioned that there was that, way back over in World 4.1, there was that one formula, like, over at the beginning. As soon as you pick it up, make sure you don't toss it over to the exact area where you picked it up from. Because if you enter the door and then once you exit, a shit ton of flurries will come, like, charging right at you and start to dogpile you. And then that can hurt you. So you want to make sure you just place the formula in the right spot. And unfortunately, well, I mean, just going back to the placements of these formulas, I can, like, especially later on in these levels here, I can never really tell exactly what's the right spot to place the formulas, because there should be certain spots to get the mushroom, but I can never remember for the life of me where that damn mushroom is, so I just place it randomly. And for this section, you want to make sure you ride the red shot guy, because you know, since they go off the edges of the platforms themselves, and then you can just right on top of the spikes though, because that's, you know, kind of a, you know, transportation, I would say, to do so. And another key with more Phantos. Yeah, that's basically like the one kind of obstacle by this level is just like ice physics. And yeah, guess that's just all there is to say. Like I said, World 4 is also another one of my least favorite levels, because, you know, because of the ice physics, and also the amount of flurries that are just everywhere. And yeah, and you can also, I'm also just taking advantage of the Pac-Man syndrome here, just by like, well, if I can just toss a key there, because, you know, oh yeah, you see that right there, like, you know, the key landed right on top of Peach's head. But then it started slowly drifting off, like, in a weird angle. That's weird. I mean, I never thought that happened, but it did. It's I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It was just rather odd, I should say. But we should be just about done. So you guys can see how short this video is, and yeah, this level actually isn't that long. I mean, I'm kind of glad about it too. Oh, and yeah, that's a very short section there, just going through there too. But yeah, it's not a long world at all, so yeah, which is strange, considering how we just got through World 3, which is the longest one, or one of the longest, so. Anyway, now we're at the boss room. This is Fry Guy. Now, Fry Guy can be considered by some to be challenging, but there is actually a strategy for this, and if you know the strategy, then, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, actually. For one thing, this is actually the one where we can also, once again, take take advantage of the game's Pac-Man syndrome. And then, what you do, if you pick up one of those plastic containers, I'm just going to call them plastic containers, yeah, you pick this up, and then if you go off that one edge, and then once Fry Guy comes over towards you, just toss the container, and then that's how he takes damage. As long as you, as long as you're right at his hitbox right there. Now, there's actually two phases for that. Once Fry Guy is hit 3 times, then he will split into 4 mini Fry Guys, and they start very slow. But then the more you kill them, then the faster the more you kill at least one of the mini Fry Guys, then the faster they'll get. Especially the last one, they'll start jumping all over the place. But yeah, you just kill like that right there. It is possible that you can actually just, if you aim it just right, you can actually kill them all at once, and then you're done with the boss. So yeah, it's pretty quick and all that there. So I mean, you know, just gotta time it just right though. But I didn't do it this time. I actually ended up just killing a couple of those in just one. But you know, you kill them all at once, and you know, there you go. As long as they're right there. So anyway, World 4 is done, and so now on to the next world for the next video. So next one, let's play Super Mario Bros. 2. We are going to enter World 5, and it's going to be a bit of type platforming you'll see there, but you'll see more of it. So anyways, until next time, I will see you guys later.